everyone, happy day 365. I honestly cannot believe those words just came out of my mouth. It tastes bittersweet. Before we get too far into that, let's start out our Monday like we have every other Monday for the last year, by taking out our weekly evaluation and asking ourselves the 4 questions. 1, did my plan work for me? 2, what needs to be adjusted this week? 3, how do I feel? And 4, what is a positive from last week? For me, 1, my plan worked. 2, this week my parish is having our annual vigil for the fallen away. So because of that, the Mass schedule will be different. My plan as of right now is to follow the schedule and, as always, try my best to be flexible. 3, I feel happy, sad, excited, nervous, confident, unsure, and anything else you can imagine that one feels when closing one door and opening another. A part of me just wants to continue writing and videoing because it's comfortable. But I know being comfortable is not where I want to be if I want to grow closer to Christ. And 4, a positive from last week would have to be, without a doubt, Logan dressing up as Father Andrew. I don't think I will ever forget that image of him in that collar. It's one step closer towards sainthood, and as a Monican mom, getting him and his brother to heaven is my number 1 priority. I would encourage all of you out there to take a look at last week and ask yourselves the 4 questions. So today I had it all planned out. It was going to be easy. I would drop the boys off at school and head over to church to say the rosary at 8:30, followed by Mass at 9. You know, the usual. The perfect end to my journey. Well, I should know by now, things never go according to Ashley's plan. Both boys woke up not feeling their best. Billy is at the end of a cold and Logan is just starting one. If I had to say, Billy is 95% and Logan is 75%. In my opinion, they were both well enough to go to school. But in the world we live in, post-COVID, 75% doesn't cut it. After I dropped both boys off at school, I dropped my dog off at the dog groomer and headed over to the grocery store to grab a few things before going to church. Around 8:20, just as I was getting out of the grocery store, my phone rang and it was Logan's school. Long story short, they felt it was best for Logan to come home due to his cold symptoms. Once I picked up Logan from school, I went home as quickly as I could, got him situated with his schoolwork, and went back out the door to try to make it to Mass. I arrived in the church parking lot at 9:15 and ran inside. I walked in just as they were saying the Our Father. I quietly slipped into a back pew and recited the prayer. As I stood there praying, I couldn't help but think to myself, what a morning, what a journey. I set out a year ago tomorrow on the Monican Mom's journey. I wanted to see if it was possible for busy wives and mothers to attend daily Mass, pray the rosary daily, go to adoration weekly, go to monthly reconciliation, do volunteer work, read chapters from a spiritual book monthly, and attend a monthly meeting. Would it be possible for women everywhere, with many different circumstances, to implement these goals into their lives while still putting their families first? After 1 year of living out this journey myself and documenting every step of the way, in my opinion, the answer is yes. It's all about looking for that way in, not the way out. This journey, these goals, this way of life is not for everyone. This road is not an easy one. How narrow the gate and constricted the road that leads to life. Matthew 7:14. This may be the end of this year-long journey and the end of our days together, but this is not the end. I will continue on my journey, growing closer to Christ every step of the way, and I pray you do too. I hope all of you out there have a blessed day 365. Please know that I am praying for you always, and I will see you in church.